So here we have Ollie, and we are just at our local runnings. We are working on our general obedience, as well as desensitizing to many sights, sounds, smells, and people. There's a lot of distractions, as you can hear in the background. This is really good for the dogs. It helps them to learn to work through those distractions and still keep handler focus on you. So Ollie is a little bit distracted at the moment. So we're just going to work on getting his attention, and one of the best ways to do that with him is to just do some leash walking. So we'll start with that. Ollie, this way. This way. This way. Yes, good boy. Good boy. This way. This way. This way. Good boy. This way. Ollie, sit. This way. This way. Sit. Good boy. So as you can see, Ollie hangs right to my left side. Very loose leash walk. If he starts to pull ahead, I give him a little warning by going, And if he hits the end of the leash, he normally comes right back on his own. If he doesn't, we just change direction. Teaches the dog not to pull. They're not going to get the direction they're going if they're pulling. Ollie has been working on his auto sit, which is when we stop when walking, he sits, and it's going pretty well. Ollie, this way. Ollie, sit. Good boy. Sometimes he still needs to be reminded to sit when there's a lot of distractions going on. That's typical for a puppy. This way. This way. Good boy. Good. Ollie is not super food motivated. As you can see, he tends to just spit the treat out. Sometimes he eats it, other times he doesn't. Ollie, closer. Sit. Good boy. So we can do it down. Ollie, down. Not repeating the command, just waiting until he regains his focus. Ollie, down. Ollie, up. So, moving, regaining his focus. We're going to do down. Ollie, go. Going to work through this. Ollie typically doesn't have a problem with laying down, so we're going to chalk that up to our distractions that are going on today. So we're just going to get on this level, and we're going to lure him down. Good, down. Good boy. Good job. Lots of praise. We wait for that belly to hit the floor before we praise. When we do sit, we wait for those front feet and the bottom to hit the floor first. Ollie, go. Sit, stay. So it's a hand out for stay. So he broke, so we're just going to put him right back into the same spot. Ollie. Sit, stay. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. This way. Ollie, go. This way. Ollie. Leave it. So when there's a distraction and I'm losing his focus, I'm just going to give him a gentle tug on the leash and tell him to leave it. Ollie. Stay. because he's walking around. So we're just going to get our leash situated. Ollie, this way. As you can see, nice tight loose leash. Regularly checks in by giving him eye contact. Anytime you change direction, we're going to tell him this way. It helps to regain hammer focus. Ollie, this way. Good boy. I'm going to wait for him to sit. Good boy. This way. As you can see, we're walking through the dog food aisle, which can be very distracting for dogs, considering all the smells. Ollie, though, is pretty good about just not sniffing things. So he started to go to pull ahead. We're just going to give him a little This way. This way. This way. Good boy. This way. Ollie can be a little bit cumbersome when it comes to walking. Sometimes when he's not paying attention and you change direction, he can walk into you. But we're heavily working on that, and his handler focus has grown so much in the last week. Ollie. Good boy. Good job. A nice auto sit. Good boy. Good job. This way. So as you can see, Ollie is getting a little overexcited due to the dogs barking that are in the store. So we're just going to regain focus. Ollie, this way. Good boy. This way. Good boy. So here, I'm just going to show you. So here I'm just going to show you that Ollie is comfortable at doing what we call grounding tasks. So I'm going to sit on the floor. Ollie, this way. Which is putting pressure on you when you may be having an anxiety attack or a panic attack. As you can see, he really likes to give kisses to get somebody out of it. I personally struggle with panic attacks, so the fact that Ollie is very comfortable putting pressure on me, giving me kisses to kind of pull me out of it, is very encouraging. With a little shaping, he could definitely be a great surfer. Ollie boy. Let's go. Ollie boy. Good boy. Good boy. Putting pressure on my legs. Good boy. Ollie, off. Off. Good boy. Good boy. Tell him off when we're all done. Ollie, listen. Good boy. Even having him sit on me. This just shows that he's comfortable being on top of somebody, which is a good foundation for doing grounding task work. I think he would take well to doing alerts, and since he regularly checks in while you're walking anyways, having him touch your hand would be something simple to kind of keep you grounded in reality. Ollie, off. Good. Good boy. So here, we'll just do another stay for you. Stay. Ollie. Stay. Okay. Good boy. This way. So stay is something that we recently started doing with Ollie about a week and a half ago. So he's still a work in progress and he is still a puppy. So we're just working through those simple puppy mistakes. He really takes on to training very quickly, very easily. And I think all around he could be a great dog. This way. Good boy. This way. As you can see, Ollie goes through doors well. This way. He gets a little excited once we're outside because he knows he's going to get in the car and go for a ride. So we'll work through that. Ollie, this way. This way. Good boy. It's easy to get his attention off of strangers because obviously as a potential service dog you don't want him going up to people requesting attention. Good boy. This way. He's starting to get up in the car on his own, but he's still a little hesitant sometimes. This way. Come on, Ollie. Ollie boy. Up. So how we work with getting up is we just gently guide them. Then we give him a little boost. Good boy. And he gets up the rest of the way on his own. Good boy. He rides well in the car with other dogs and on his own. Today we do have his friend Zoe with us. But otherwise, this is Ollie, and he's a phenomenal dog.